You're working normally on your computer. Suddenly, blue screen of death. You restart, and your SSD has completely disappeared. Not in Windows, not in BIOS, nowhere. This is exactly what happened to me, and I recovered everything for free. No expensive recovery software, no professional data recovery service, just knowledge, patience, and the right method. Stay with me. This could save you hundreds of dollars. My Adata SU650 960GB SSD died suddenly during a Windows 7 session without any warning signs. No slowdowns, no errors, no strange sounds, just a BSOD, and then silence. After restart, the SSD was completely gone, not visible in Windows, not visible in BIOS, not visible on any other computer. I connected it via USB-SATA adapter, nothing. I tried Windows XP, it asked me to format it. In disk management, it showed as unknown, not initialized. The SSD was clearly detected by the system, but completely unreadable. Before doing anything drastic, I analyzed the situation. The chips on the SSD were at normal operating temperature, not hot, not cold. This eliminated a thermal failure immediately. The controller was responding. The SSD appeared in Device Manager as a USB device. This told me the hardware was alive. The problem was at firmware or partition table level, not physical damage. I investigated several possibilities. The 3.3 volt pin 3 power issue, where some USB-SATA adapters send a disable signal to the SSD controller, but my adapter showed 0 voltage on pin 3, so that was eliminated. Test disk showed the drive as raw with 0 bytes. The partition table was corrupted, but the named chips, where your actual data lives, were very likely intact. Here is where most people make the critical mistake. They panic. They run aggressive recovery software. They write data to the damaged drive trying to fix it, and they lose everything permanently. I chose a completely different approach. The Adata SU650 uses an SMI controller, and SMI controllers have a built-in self-healing capability. When the controller crashes unexpectedly, it enters a protected mode to preserve your data. The solution? Connect only the power cable to the SSD. No data cable, no communication, no software, just power and time. I connected the SSD to my desktop with only the SATA power cable, turned on the computer, and forgot about it completely. Days passed, then weeks. The controller was quietly rebuilding its internal mapping tables, the flash translation layer, completely on its own. After several weeks, I reconnected the data cable, powered on the computer, and the SSD appeared perfectly healthy. All data intact, all partitions visible, 0 data loss. What's the lesson here? First, never panic when a drive fails suddenly. Panic leads to rushed actions that destroy data permanently. Second, the most powerful first step in data recovery is always the least invasive one: power only. Wait, let the hardware heal itself. Third, before spending money on professional recovery services that can cost between 300 and 800 euros, try the smart approach first. This is exactly the philosophy of field-tested fixes. Real solutions, tested personally, guaranteed to work. If this video saved your data, or could save it in the future, hit the subscribe button now. Every week, we bring you new field-tested solutions across automotive diagnostics, electronics repair, data recovery, and hardware troubleshooting. Real problems, real fixes, no guesswork. See you in the next video.